Alright, here I am with some more Dwarf Fortress. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a couple of weeks since I last played. At least. My schedule is pretty irregular here. Like I said briefly in part 1, and you know, when I first started doing this, I had like 3 videos finished before the first one was even uploaded. And you know, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should start posting these like twice a week or something like that. But now, it's been so long since I last played, there would have been a wait for this episode if I had gone with that plan. So when we last left off, this elven caravan was just starting to arrive. It looks like a total of 2 elves came with this caravan. So I don't imagine that they have a whole lot to deliver. Okay. So Sue is our broker. She's the one who's going to trade with these elves, if they have anything good. I don't know what we have in the way of rock crafts, but that is what we're going to give to them. Possibly. Elves are usually a pain in the ass to trade with. The biggest plus side to trading with them that I've found is they sometimes have like really exotic tamed animals for sale. Like tiger men and giant sloths and stuff like that. I don't know if the crafts have been moved here or not. Let me have a look. Oh wow, I don't think the trading window was full screen last time I played this game. Okay, this might be kind of a boring part, so I'll probably cut this out and let you know what I ended up with. So the elves don't have much of anything interesting. The things I have my eye on the most are this deer cage, which means, you know, we could have a tame deer living in the fort, or same thing with this crow, but I don't know if I really care enough to have just one of either of those. So I'm probably just gonna trade them for some food. And it occurs to me that I have no indication of the value of the things being traded here. I think that might be because the trader is inexperienced, so I'm just gonna have to offer them some stuff and hope for the best. For those who don't know, the elves will get pissed off at you if you offer them anything made of wood, including like the storage bins that your crafts are kept in. So when you trade with the elves, you have to manually go through and select everything that's made out of rocks. It's kind of a pain in this case because there are a lot of wooden cups mixed in with all of my rock crafts, so I have to really watch what I'm offering them. Well, let's see if they'll take my trade. Hey, they did. Alright. Done with the elves then. Oh, there's another... this person is still carrying another bin of goods to the depot. But I mean, we already got all of the food from the elves, so I don't think it really matters. I mean, I could try and get that deer or that crow. Oh boy. Now Sue is in a strange mood. Having just done some trading, now she wants to make a craft. Probably gonna be something useless, just like that figurine that was made last time, but whatever. Wow, that's a really heavy looking rock. It's taking her forever to get to the workshop. Oh, she's getting another rock. Another big heavy rock. I really hope we have all the materials she wants. Getting a lot of rocks. Okay. And some wood, okay. It's going to be made of rocks and wood. It's going to be made of... what is that? Gneiss, schist, galena, rough schorls, and oak. It's probably going to be something really boring again. It's probably going to be like another figurine. But whatever, it's good to have. Oh, hey, this announcement right here. One of the dwarven children just grew to adulthood and became a peasant. So that's good news. Still playing though, aren't you a little old for that, Ingiz? So let's see. 12 years old is when dwarves hit adulthood. Okay, so time to give this dwarf a name. This dwarf is the daughter of Curly. Alright. What's a name I haven't used yet? You can be Toroko. Going with the same theme as Curly there. Alright. I wonder if she has any skills. Let's see if she can be useful to the fort. She's dabbling in social skills. That's it. Well, she can definitely be a hauler. There's always that. I feel like I should give her some kind of a skill, like furnace operating, maybe. So she can, like, make some metal bars. Yeah. We can finally get the forge working. Speaking of which, it still has not even been built. What's Valerie working on? Making chairs. I mean, that's pretty important, sure. Sue is done. Yep, she has made a crown. Yep. So I guess that means... yeah, she's now a legendary stonecrafter. I guess that's good for her. Let's have a look at this artifact here. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with octagon-cut shorls, decorated with oak, and encircled with bands of round galena cabochons. I don't know what those are. This object menaces its spikes of gneiss and schist. I'm probably pronouncing all kinds of rock names wrong. I'm not a very good dwarf in that respect. So what is Sue's job apart from being the broker? Oh, she hunts. Okay, I don't need her to hunt right now, I don't think. She butchers, and she shears. I'm gonna make her a stonecrafter too. I mean, she is legendary at it. No reason not to. At least for now. And we've got more migrants. Okay. So we had 24 dwarves before this wave of migrants. Why is that one moving so slowly? This one's a baby. Maybe that's why they're moving so slowly. Oh boy. I think we're getting a lot here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it's a lot of dwarves. It's really a lot of dwarves. Good lord. Oh my god, they're still coming. Oof. Oh my god. We've probably doubled our population at this point, at least. Holy shit. They're still coming. Still coming. Still. Oh my god. Every dwarf in the world is migrating here right now. Okay, they finally stopped. 63 dwarves now. We went from 24 to 63. Oh my god. That's what? 39 dwarves? In one wave of migrants. Good god. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm going to be doing a lot of assigning of names and jobs here. This could take a while. Alright, this dwarf is a bowyer. And he's also got some swords dwarf skill, so he's gonna be a military dwarf. I've got to start up a military after this wave of migrants. How could I not? And yeah, my friend Tyler said he wants to be a swords dwarf in the military, so that's gonna be his job. He'll be one of the first military dwarves. And he's a YouTube friend as well. He's a real life friend and a YouTube friend. Check out his channel at this link that I'm going to edit in. Alright, I love this dwarf. Her philosophy, her outlook right now is just, I was near to a container. It's very interesting. It's really good. I guess she likes containers. Alright. In this universe, Quote is married to Jenka now. For whoever that means something to. Well, we got a couple of metal smithers, but neither of them have any skill at making weapons or armor. So they're just gonna have to learn. Because I am in a hurry to get a military started. Wow, this one is a great gem cutter and a great gem setter. You know what I think? I think she's a great candidate for the military. Alright, I don't know who this peasant dwarf is, but she showed up with 2 kills. She has killed an elf, and she's killed 1 dwarf. I'm a little concerned about that. I wonder if I need to be concerned about that. I mean, killing an elf, yeah, sure. No big deal. Good for you. But a dwarf? I don't know. Hope she's not going to be trouble. Her name is Hui. Man, I thought I was so prepared having like 40 bedrooms built in advance, but now we're up to 63 goddamn dwarves in one migrant wave. I didn't even know they could come in waves of more than like 25. This is ridiculous. one thing's for sure, it's time to appoint some nobles. We're going to need a manager. A peasant is a prime candidate. Toroko can be the manager. And we can be the bookkeeper. And Sue just got elected mayor. That means she has a lot more demands. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to start building some bedrooms specifically for the nobles. And that's going to be a pain. But hey, with this many dwarves now, there should be no reason for all of the, like, intense hauling jobs to not get done. Oh my god, look at them. Look at them just fluttering around the tavern like this. They're all, like, listening to poetry and all this shit. Kids are playing make-believe over here. Looks like Connor is reciting a poem and every fucking dwarf is listening to him recite this poem. You know what that means? Connor needs some fucking work to do. Since we've got a tavern here, I think I want to make like a temple and a library also. See what it's like to have some of those. I'm really gonna need more workshops too. Like there should be 2 mason shops here. And 2 carpenters' workshops. And here comes some more devilish dust. It's our old friend, devilish dust. Come to ruin everything. It's floating down the hill here. Yep. Yep. Is it going to sweep over the dwarves? Oh boy. Here it comes. It looks like it might be stopping. Yeah, I think we did okay. Oh, wait, no, it's still moving. It's still moving around here. You know what else we're gonna need pretty soon is a hospital. It just occurred to me with the devilish dust coming through here. People might get hurt. Now, where would be a good place for the hospital? Oh, Sue has just decided to ban the export of spears. Alright, so we're not allowed to give spears away to anybody now. I don't know how we're gonna make our livelihood without that spear trade, but I think we'll get by. Too damn many dwarves. You know, it occurred to me after my last video that we dug all the way down to magma and never hit the aquifer. That's probably just like really lucky. Okay, so this will be the Hall of Nobles here. I like to give the nobles round rooms, you know, roughly circular rooms. I think it's just kind of cool. But like the manager and the broker, they just need like a little closet to work in, basically. And that's pretty sizable. Those are pretty sizable closets right there, but still. They'll be more than happy with that shit. Holy shit. Leto was just found dead? Frozen? Where? Where is his body? What's this flashing D right here? That's a deer cage. Why is that there? Did the elf merchants die in the waterfall here? What is going on right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, there's Leto. There's his partial skeleton discovered at the bottom of the waterfall. And here are the elf merchants. They, fell to their death at the waterfall. Okay, well, that's a lot of blood. That is a lot of elven blood washing through our river right now. Wow, huh. So this is happening. Do I need to, like, wall off the waterfall there so nobody else falls in and dies? How did this happen? I mean, at least now I know what happened to him, shit. But, huh. It says he was found frozen, though, not drowned. He must have, like, fallen in there, like, right before winter, and just froze to death. Well, that's one mystery solved, shit. I hope nobody's gonna, like, fall in there trying to retrieve his corpse. What do you know? He fell in the river. Would it be worth the risk to retrieve this deer cage? I mean, that's a free deer. I don't know, though, man. I don't know. I'm a little concerned about this waterfall suddenly. Like, I was so happy to have it, like, oh, the dwarves are gonna love to see that. But now I don't know, man. It might actually be a death trap. God, there's so many dwarves now. Need some doors. Oh, I guess I need to see if we got any animals that need to go out in the pasture here. Probably a lot of animals showed up here. Okay, the bull needs to go out there. I don't think piglets need to graze. I think bunnies do. I think lambs do. Donkeys do. Alpacas do. And horses definitely do. What are all these things springing up on the ground? All these like spade symbols? Oh, blackberry bushes, cool. And bilberry bushes. Alright. Okay, this fort is starting to get interesting. Look at all these metal ores we have. Uh-oh. We've got a forgotten beast. Wothana Mathanathari has come. A towering quadruped composed of amber, has a short tail, and it has a bloated body. Beware its deadly dust. Why is there so much deadly dust in this fort? Oh well, I'm not too concerned. I don't think it has any way to get in here. There it is, it's the queue there. It's going around though, it's running around those caves. Look at it go. And now it's out of sight. Nothing to worry about at all. I think all the dwarf needs to run an office is a chair. I don't think they even need a table. I think they just need a chair to sit in and think. So that's going to help our broker and manager to do their fucking jobs. Might as well start smelting some of these ores. Like some sphalerite. Let's put that on repeat and see how much sphalerite we have. Alright. So this is assigned to the bookkeeper. Alright. And we want our bookkeeper to keep absolutely perfect counts of, you know, everything that we have in stock in the fort. Bookkeepers are extremely useful. They let you know like exactly how much food you have, like of every kind of food, like how much metal you have. They keep track of everything in the fort, really. This one's for the manager. Now I can make work orders like construct 30 beds. This bedroom is going to be for Mayor Sue. Needs 2 chests, a cabinet, a weapon rack, and an armor stand. Good thing we have a manager to be like, hey, let's make a chest. Actually, oh look, there's a little combat report of what happened to the elves. Oh my god. So this is what happened when the elves fell into the waterfall. The chest that the elf was carrying hit him in the leg and crushed it. Opened an artery by getting crushed by that chest. Okay, a bracelet he was carrying hit him in the leg. Another chest hit him in the right leg and crushed his right leg. Okay. Basically, like, every single thing he was carrying hit him. His like, cactus wood shield hit him in the head and knocked him unconscious. Yep. A figurine of elves hit him in the lower body, bruising his guts and making him sick. He slammed into an obstacle, landing on his legs, and yeah, he basically fell down, threw up, went in and out of consciousness, and died in the river. This elf, however, well, let's see. A lot of these little, like, amulets and rings and stuff crashing into them. Wow, so one of the stone rings that we traded to the elves hit this one in the head, and it fractured his skull and knocked him out there. A cage that this elf was carrying bruised his lung, gave him trouble breathing. Wow. And I'm guessing this was like some kind of wooden musical instrument. Crushed this elf's hand and opened an artery, and maybe he drowned, maybe he bled to death. Who knows? But well, that happened. I'm gonna smooth out the mayor's bedroom here. I'll make it some nice, beautiful, smooth stone. That'll make her happier. Yeah, some of these farmers I turn into furnace operators. Because, I mean, we have tons and tons of farmers. And this could be a little more useful for some of them. This fort is so busy right now. So I need to make a barracks and a hospital. I want the barracks anyway to be pretty close to the surface here. It's good to have the hospital right next to the barracks, I think, since it's mostly going to be soldiers ending up in there. Okay, they just located some damp stone. That must be the aquifer. I guess our luck ran out. It's finally been located. Might have to relocate these rooms. Well, I might not have to relocate them entirely. If all the damp stones are just over here, I think it'll be fine. The hospital will just be shaped a little funny. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of job cancellations getting spammed here. Yeah, so this is still going to be like a perfectly serviceable hospital here. This room. It's going to look a little funny, but it'll still be perfectly functional. I think it's about time to extend this little workshop area. It's time to start smelting some gold, just to make the mayor happy. I mean, you know, gold is a pretty high value item, so when the mayor demands things like, you know, chests and cabinets and all of that stuff, it's good to make them out of gold if possible. Because they need those things to be, you know, they need their, like, bedroom to be of a certain value. And gold is a quick way to get that value up. So I guess, since we know now that Leto died in the river, we need to make a memorial slab for him. I guess this is probably as good a floor as any to put like a hall of coffins on. I mean, it's a sad truth that we're gonna need to eventually bury dwarves here. It happens. We might as well plan for it now, so nobody has to grieve about improper burials. Yeah, we're not gonna engrave any memorial slabs for the elves. I don't think anybody will be too torn up about that. What just happened? More devilish dust, I guess? Yep. Oh, and it just so happens the slab is going to be a masterpiece. That's fitting, you know. The first dwarf to die in Tungboat gets to have a masterpiece memorial slab. Alright, the first memorialized dwarf here. Wait, I don't know if it's actually been carved though. Yeah, it still needs its engraving. Oh, it looks like we already had a slab, actually. So the masterpiece slab is not being used here. Alright, the memorial slab is finished. Leto will be forever remembered with this slab here. Okay, so here's an interesting thing in the combat log. The Blood Man is fighting. So the Blood Man fought with the Forgotten Beast down in the caves. That's really something. The Blood Man. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't exactly know what a Blood Man is. I'm not sure if I want to know. Well, the Blood Man is dead now, at any rate. So I guess I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, let's really hope that I don't have to worry about any blood men in the future. So here's the memorial to Leto. In memory of Leto, born in the year 60, encased in ice in the year 125. A better dwarven life was never lived. And this is about my time. So I'm gonna save, and see you next week. Maybe sooner, that would be nice. But we'll see.